he actually stole that one. Now Wonder forced to run for his life. Jankos gets the Cataclysm out before he is killed, but there is too much damage, there is too much of a lead, and there is too much to handle as Invictus Gaming turn onto the Nexus turrets. The first falls, and Wonder will be unable to find the route. Perk steps out, Chain of Corruption's already used. Wonder forced back over the fountain, one Nexus turret remaining. Caps is being zoned out, Void Rush comes up by Ning. The fight is split. G2 cannot deal with all of the threats. Jackie Love gets 2, Ning and the Shy get more. Invictus Gaming remain undefeated at MSI 2019.
Absolutely insane game between these two teams. There were kills across the board, but we talked about it as we approached the mid-game. As these skirmishes started to play out, it felt like that everyone was going slightly more in IG's favor, and they got to a point where their scaling was too much to deal with, and while we saw that awesome desperation play from G2 towards the bot side of the map, unfortunately it just wasn't quite enough.
And there's just so many steps to shutting down this IG lineup. It seems like the correct identification of we need to shut down the Shy, we need to attack his lane has been made, but then what do you do when people like Ning are having career best performances, when Jackie Love with Baolan in this game was unstoppable in the team fights? There's just so many ways that IG can beat you, and they don't even have to all go off simultaneously, it seems like.
That's the terrifying thing. Jackie Love finishes the game 15-2-5. Baolan 0-3-23. I mean, Invictus, they slowed the game down. They had a scaling comp this time around, and it still didn't matter. This is the best shot G2 had, and it fell short.
And the thing is that the Shy is 1-4 in this game. He has himself 8 assists, but there's been 29 kills for IG. It's like they're playing with a man down who was getting attacked. I love the creativity, but it just seems like such a task at the moment.
To me, it felt like the Ning and Jackie Love were the true star performers in this game, and mad respect and a small shout out to Caps. I feel like he overcame some demons. While he didn't find the win, he definitely had a good performance, his best performance against Rookie today.
Shout outs all you want, still lost the game, and we're going to get a breakdown of exactly how IG won from the State Farm Analyst Desk.
Thank you very much, Quick Shot. One small correction on the status of spots in knockouts. Earlier, we said G2's win over Flash Wolves earned them a place in the semis. Our stats team did some digging and found some four-way tie scenarios that were not originally considered. For more info, check out Lolly Sports Stats Twitter to check that out. That being said, what a treat of a game. For me, that felt like two heavyweight boxers stepping into the ring and just seeing who could take more punches.
But that's the thing. If G2 were ever going to beat... No, I'll restate. If anyone's ever going to beat Invictus Gaming, don't get in the ring with them. That's like getting in the ring with
That's so fun to watch. It was so fun to watch.
That's so fun to watch. Don't listen to her.
Yeah, the LPL guy. Keep getting in the ring. Keep taking the swings.
But seriously, the first like 20 minutes of that game, even if you just took one lane and you're like, all right, we'll just have the camera bottom lane. We could keep it here for 15 minutes because they had about 20 fights.
It was so good. I mean, you got 3 teleports on the side of G2, a couple on the side of IG, so of course that makes for plenty of parties in the bot lane.
The micro on this one was so interesting because Jackie Love took so much damage. Good eyes from Caps and Perks in particular to be able to nail him down. Made it all the easier to follow the Realm Warp, get the kill on towards him. I thought Jankos was dead. This is them literally just fighting on a tightrope.
Exactly, and going into that one, that was after Ning had just gotten the kill on bottom lane and he had the completed warrior. I thought it was going to turn the tides, but G2 came out ahead, only to be instantly revisited.
Watch the Realm Warps here. I love this. Perks is like, no!
So there's no good way for him to get out, right?
No,
Jackie Love has an auto attack ready in the air, and he's like, do I die to Jackie Love, the carry in my lane, or do I die to the carry in the other lane?
But it was an absolute slugfest from start to finish. That was an early game roll there, but it just continued on throughout the game. And I think what we have to acknowledge, again, for both of these teams is their willingness to push the pace of a game. They see an opening and they take it, and in kind, they react to those things as well. TPs following TPs to look and match and outplay their opponents.
It's what I love to see, and it's how you take down Invictus Gaming. So the fact that G2 recognized this, and also, by the way, split pushing side lanes, everything that Frost essentially etched out the difference between both these teams came true, because that inhibitor going down, I was like, does the game end here? Rookie took a long time to take it out. If they had won the fight at that point, that's that whole goal to that 10-0 victory gone to the wayside.
It happens until you fight IG, and that was like the problem. It was the decision making to try to end the game after taking that inhib when the Baron was going to spawn, because then it's like high risk, high reward. Because if you catch them off guard there, yeah, you can end the game. That looks great then. But if you die, the Baron spawns in 20 seconds. Your death timers are, 36 seconds. So it was basically game over from that point.
Yeah, I do want to take a look at one other fight. Just picking this one almost out of the blue. 24 minutes in, it's the first Baron that IG will secure off the back end of this mid lane fight.
Yeah, I mean, this one was so pivotal because up until this point, it had been G2 and IG going blow for blow. But right there, he got annihilated by the Shy's burst damage from the Victor. So Caps was out of the fight so early, everybody's eyes were on Perks when he got caught. Tahm Kench ate him, flashback, and it's actually Caps that dies first, paying the price for that pick.
And I think actually, as Vedius mentioned there, right at the end of the postgame, while it is another loss here for Caps against Rookie, perhaps his best individual performance. In particular, I'm going to call out that bot lane Realm Warp, or Flash play rather, down the lane, knowing that the Tahm Kench could come in, almost outplays the whole thing, definitely overcoming some demons.
Yeah, there were several team fights where Caps was the best performer, and then a lot of good Realm Warps as well.
On the side of IG, if you're not losing to G2 in this game, I think it does, again, just position them that much higher on a pedestal when we're looking ahead and saying, what on earth is it going to take this team down?
They're going to get the 10-0. I admit it.
Wait a minute.
They're going to get the 10-0 at this point. That was the thing.
It wasn't an overreaction, man. It wasn't
I was like, this has got to be it. This is probably going to be the only team, maybe in a best one, that can get a game off of Invictus Gaming. And we were close, but it wasn't close enough. I don't know if anyone else comes close to IG at this point. I'm like, that's easy.
Yeah.
Free tournament.
Close,
Look,
but no cigar.
I just got to put this out on the table. The last close one we had was when Fengvu Buffalo faced Invictus Gaming, so anything's possible.
Hey, Fengvu Buffalo is the only other team to take an inhib off of IG and has also taken down G2.
Boom.
I'm just going to put that out on the table and leave it there. Up next, Flash Wolves and SKT clash for Game 4. Catch that matchup after the break.
Let's get up.
Perks was hunting for first blood, but he gets stunned up by the Braum passive. No way to get out. Chain of Corruption, that starts to spread. Take a look at that Lobster, getting ready for a gobble, gobble, gobble. Cataclysm comes down, and Bowland finally goes down. Perks gets one back. The Realm Warp that Rookie stole from mid lane is countered by Caps' own Realm Warp, and Rookie gets run down. Now Caps trying to buy some time. There's the steal. Void Rush comes out. Jankos will go down. Caps is now in trouble. He's locked inside the Cataclysm. Caps goes so low. Forced to run. Throws the shield up. Void Rush gets it. Bomb Blossom comes down. Rookie's thrown his. One that cannot find a way in. Mickey's close enough to devour him. Spits Perks back out. Now the Void Rush comes out. That will tag. Bomb Blossom comes up and drops down. Perks stays alive. G2 Esports, have they bitten off more than they can chew? 1-2 quick kills. Perks trying to do a little bit back.
So Josh, you going for our Drive Safe and Safe discount?
Yep, using the app, driving safe. You wanna go? You wanna go, bro? Hey, do not mess with my discount. Woo! You can save up to 30%. Let's go! Nice to meet you. Go get him, Tiger.
Sounds like you've got this.
Yeah, definitely.
Get a discount up to 30% with Drive Safe and Save from State Farm.